Hey everyone, KIC here. Excuse me while I do a little bit more crafting here because I'm just trying to do some last minute preparations because there should be a horde coming in a few hours. Now this is going to be a bit of an odd episode in that it's also a bit of a retrospective on this series thus far. And you know what? I'm actually okay with that. I really didn't need to set up all that extra scrap that I am currently working on, but oh well, too late. I did want to do something else that I thought would be kind of fun, and that's make a bunch of SMGs, so hey, let's do that. Now why is this a retrospective? Well, it is episode 31. It's a nice, good prime number. I like that. And as such, I have clearly been playing this particular series for a bit of a good chunk of time now, we'll say. And I really don't know what else to do. I mean, I suppose I could go try and find a rocket launcher. I could... I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, to be sure. But at the end of the day, I'm not really sure if it's really worth it. I mean, what am I really going to do? Look at this. I have 4 SMGs now. And I'm going to have one in here. I already have one in my panic room, so I mean, I never found the parts for the 44. Obviously, I have an SMG. I have sniper rifle. I kind of have really all the stuff I want. Let me change there right quick. Just because there's no need to hold that and be really noisy while I'm trying to do stuff. So, get a little more gunpowder going. I'm actually going to need more than that, aren't I? Because I just figured I'd go ahead and blow the rest on 10mm. And yeah, I'm going to need a fair bit more. Let's see, where's some more potassium nitrate? And yeah, that should get me about where I want to be. So let's go ahead and start collecting ammunition now. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just kind of taking a look around here. I'm going to do something that's a little blasphemous, and I'm going to put the crossbow away. And I'm going to put the sledgehammer away. And I'll keep the mining helmet just because it might be kind of nice to see at night. Since it will be nightfall soon, and at that point, yeah, you know, I guess it would be beneficial to see what's going on. So I don't have to do as much. Well, I'm going to have to do some editing to make everything visible, but... So, retrospective, as I was saying. Here is the lovely fortress after, well, 28 in-game days. 31 episodes. Take a look. Everything is nice and neat. Oh yeah, I forgot I had moved all the stuff over here. Look at that. See, I got food and water up here. I haven't actually finished moving everything, because I do have some... Oh yeah, look at that. I did put a sleeping bag in there. Because I never put it down over here. Why? Because I kind of felt bad about losing my original spot, wherever it is. Right there. See this guy? Remember that one from the early episodes? I do. I felt kind of bad about losing that on the map, so I never put the sleeping bag down. Yes, that means I never really died post day 14, which is good. And I should have never died on that day. That was my own stupidity, so... What can you do there? But, I don't know, I just, I didn't want to lose that spot, so I didn't put the sleeping bag down. But, as I was saying, oh yeah, I suppose I should go ahead and reload that, huh? Here we are, quite a few days into things, and I don't know, what's left? What is really left? I'm not sure what the point would be of continuing this one on for a long time. I mean, I could do it. It's not a question of that, it's just, what do I really gain by doing that? And that, unfortunately, is where I find myself thinking, you know, I've had a good run, so maybe it's time to call it a day on this one. And I don't know if that's unfortunate so much as it is just really kind of looking at the situation and going, yeah, there's not a whole lot left to do. Let's see, look at that, 366 rounds, that... you know, I'm not sure. That might not actually be enough. Here, let's go ahead and... Let's grab that stuff and just make more until I run out of... I'm going to run out of brass before I run out of gunpowder or the materials needed to make said gunpowder. Let's see, yeah, I'm going to need more than that, so let's go ahead and pop those guys in there. Things I would have done differently. Well, I probably would have started this a little sooner than I did. Although, in the grand scheme, since it was ready by day 14 for the horde, it really wasn't that bad. It's just I didn't have everything completely finished, and that's really where I'm coming from. Since I didn't properly have all of the bars in place, and I wasn't really ready to cope with being attacked and putting things back up, so in that sense, yeah, that was perhaps on the unfortunate side, but I also didn't have any spikes up, and that was intentional, and I've said it a couple of times now, and the whole point was just to see what playing an active defense would look like. I'm not sure I want to continue doing that. I don't know that I will go out of my way to do that in any other series, but it was, at the very least, I thought it was interesting because it was just different. I hadn't really done that before, so it kind of gave me a chance to see what it would be like if you didn't use the spikes and just really get a feel for how everything kind of plays. And on the whole, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I died on day 14, but again, that was my own stupidity. That wasn't because I was overwhelmed or anything along those lines. I just was being an idiot and not paying attention, and this game will make you pay if you do that, which, I don't know, I've always enjoyed that. Even, you know, on my other series I'm playing with zombies always walking. And you think, okay, zombies always walking. Well, then it's pretty easy to avoid them, right? And for the most part, yes, it really is. But at the same time, man, you make one stupid mistake when there's a few of them around you, and the next thing you know, you're on the ground. And that's it. You're done. Now, technically, I haven't died yet in that one, so, well, I'm doing okay. So I guess that's something. Oh, I hate this. And that needs to go there. Guess I'll have to add more paper when that's all done. But still, it's, I'm not sure I would have, like I said, I'm not sure I would do the active defense again. Another thing I kind of would go back and change, I would actually finish doing all this stuff. I mean, okay, sure, I have a hunting knife in here, I have a barbed club, there's the rest of my shotgun ammo because my shotgun was in here. Suppose I could throw some more SMGs in here, I have a pistol in here. I never did get around to making another sniper rifle. And I didn't finish a lot of that stuff because I figured, well, what's the point? Once I had one of everything, there really wasn't any need for me to go in there and add to it. It just, you know, I was kind of done. I haven't died, and I don't anticipate dying, and now that I've said that, I suppose the, well, the most amusing and fitting possibility would be I get absolutely destroyed when this horde arrives, but I'm not really anticipating that. If it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, well, that's kind of what I'm thinking will happen, because, I mean, look at me, I'm behind a bunch of walls, and who's really going to get me in here? I suppose I could be an idiot and let them destroy everything, but since I do have a couple layers of spikes down there, what are the chances of that happening? I mean, I know, I'm tempting fate by saying that. Luckily for me, I don't believe in any of that, so it's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. Just for the heck of it, let's grab a couple more potatoes. Why not? I'm not even going to bother cooking any of this stuff up. I'm kind of done at this point. I think I have enough of everything. Now, I do have 2 layers of spikes down there, so it's not like I'm going to be in any sort of massive danger here. So I'm not really concerned about that. Not sure if that's a wandering horde that's coming by or what. There we go. Just looking for where I placed my sticks. Can you still do this? Hey, look at that, you can. I thought it would be a good idea to go put a bunch of light down there, and I didn't get around to that. I kind of got sidetracked as I'm running around and making my final preparations for what is going to be the final horde, and really the final episode of this series. Unless someone can convince me otherwise, and you're welcome and invited, really, to add some comments. Tell me if you really think there's something else I should do. Let me know. I would actually greatly appreciate that, because like I said, I don't see what the point is of me continuing on at this juncture. I've kind of done everything. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of done everything, and that looks really, really goofy. And that's fine. I'm going to leave it like that because I can. So let's go ahead and pop that one down there. Just trying to get a little bit extra light here because, you know, it gets nice and dark at night. Granted, we are in the point of the game where it has changed lighting modes. Horde should be out any moment now. Let's see if we can... oh, hey, buddy. How you doing down there? Oh, look at that. You missed. Well, I'm not going to get a chance to put all these out. I don't really feel like dealing with those guys right now, so let's just go ahead and put the fun stuff on the bar here, and I suppose we'll grab that, and I should probably have some coffee down there just because. And for the last time, let's say hello and goodbye to my horribly broken profile where, for whatever reason, I am permanently that character. It is now midnight. Unless I have managed to draw yet another wandering horde, we should have a marathon. There it is. There's the race coming in right now. And you know what? Let's say hi by firing a warning shot, because I apparently can't hit a running dog. Guess I could turn the headlight on, huh? If that's everyone, I'm going to be really disappointed. I made a bunch of ammunition, and you know what? I'm going to use some of it. So let's just make some noise, right? I know, I'm not really being anything approaching accurate, but I'm actually kind of hoping to draw some more in. I mean, theoretically, here's a couple full clips of SMG. And... I hear someone walking around or crawling, but, yep. Well, if that's the entirety of the horde, in some way that is fitting, because I actually went to the trouble of setting down a second row of spikes when I started this entire series without doing any sort of... Did I get it? No, I didn't. Without doing any sort of defense other than walls and an active defense, so... I bet I'm out of range of that gun, huh? Well, let's see if I can shoot this stupid thing down. Didn't even get to finish the sentence before it was down. Well, wow, I hate to go out that way. I really do. That couldn't have been a true horde because there weren't any cops in there. I mean, there was a dog, but there weren't any cops. And for day 28, that was nothing. But I don't see anyone else around. Here, let's just go wander around a little bit. You never know. Yep. Undetected. Suppose I could pull old Shoddy out here. Uncle Shoddy hasn't been used much in this particular series. I'm using the shotgun a lot in the other one. It is kind of my preferred weapon for dealing with stuff up close. SMG is cool, don't get me wrong. Sniper rifle, also probably my favorite overall weapon, but for up close and personal, it doesn't get much better than the shotgun. Hey, there we go. No, they're wanderers because they're not making a beeline for anything. There we go. Let's draw them over here. Well, that one anyway. Anyone else? How about you? Spray a little buckshot your way. What do you think about that? How about you? And you? And you? Come on, guys, come back. We're just starting to have fun around here. Nothing? Nothing. Man. Well, to sum it up, I said it in another episode, and it applies right now, but completely different scenario, but this is concentrated disappointment. That's what I get for my last episode. A dozen, maybe 2 dozen zombies. I don't even get the actual 7-day horde. And I've waited around for it. I've been ad-libbing here and killing time. They haven't shown up. It's supposed to be delayed when you have a wandering horde that arrives. I don't know. That had to have been it then, because that first group, they were making a beeline for the spikes. What's up? But really, if this is my 7-day horde, or was, since that was hours ago, game time at this point, then Call of me pretty disappointed. This is not the way I wanted to go out, but it looks like that's the way it's going to be. So, again, I invite comments. If you guys want to see me do something else on this particular save, leave me a comment. Preferably something specific, because go wander around more, that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I don't know. That just doesn't necessarily... I don't know. I mean, I could wander around infinitely, but I'm not convinced that that's in any way, shape, or form interesting, so I'd rather not do that, but I don't know. Just, again, welcome some comments, some opinions, whatever. Just let me know what you think. But for now, I'm calling my Alpha 10-ish series. Oh, come on, let's get these guys here. Sorry, I got to at least pull them over. And if they're going to take the time to run by, then I should at least get their attention, right? Hey, you. But for now, this is my Alpha 10 series, calling it a day on it. Do check out my Walking Dead series if you have not. And I'll be posting some other new stuff along the way, too. I hope to do another 7-day series, perhaps when I finish my Walking Dead series off. Although, at this rate, that one is fast approaching this same spot where I've kind of done everything, and that one is only 14 days in. So, well, 14 days as of the time of this recording. So, I think I'll do a modded 7-day series at some point, or at least that's kind of my hope. So, again, let me know. I do thank you for watching, so catch you on the next one. Till then, see you later.